Oh, yes!
Time for tit rat racing.
We got one thing to show you just off the bat is old Leo Wanker, God bless his soul, has come back to life, and thanks to the expertise of Metspark, Greg Huggins in particular. Yeah, he sorted it out. It's something to do with the EFI, so I don't know. You guys want to know, you go see Greg at Metspark. So failing that, 100 views, we're doing the turbo kit. So tomorrow, Callum assures me he's coming over. I personally think he'd be out. Got all the parts there. Gonna plumb them up and see what we can't do. But failing that, we're gonna tuck the big girl back in bed. Alright guys, we've got our 100 subscribers, so today's the day. What are we doing, Cal?
That's getting boost.
We're getting boost in the big old girl. Oh, I see you put a seat in temporarily just so you can get it in. Yeah, so we're going to load all the parts up, head up to old mate Greg Huggins at Metspark again, and by the end of today, or definitely the weekend, we're going to hear boost out of this girl. So hang in there guys, and come along for the ride and watch what we do. Got all the extractor nuts off, thank Christ, that was fun. So I finally managed to get the intake manifold on. The poor 19-year-old Chinese fella obviously wasn't getting paid his 5 cents an hour because he, I don't know what he's done here, but as you can see we can't get a nut onto that stud. And that one there's exactly the same. So that's just finger tight. We're pulling them out and hopefully get some Allen key bolts to put in those spots, and maybe have to die grind out around here a bit just to get it in. But failing that, it didn't really go on very nicely at all. Had to trim this one up. There's another one behind there we had to do. The other two at the back and all the ones underneath. So basically we've just had to muck around with 4 of them out of the 12. But still, pain in the ass. It isn't a direct bolt up, but for 160 bucks for a manifold, you kind of got to expect that, and a 9-year-old building it for you. So we'll take it from there. Well, that looks like it might actually fit, which is, oh fuck me. It even heads in the right direction. I take it back, 9-year-old, you wear 5 cents an hour. Hopefully it's going to be easy to pick. It's up nice and high, so the bonnet isn't going to shut. It might just miss the wastegate actuator.
It's alright, fix it with a hammer.
Sweet! Oh, awesome. I'm going to go find some studs or some bolts, or hopefully be able to get this thing on. I'm even surprised you can kind of get onto these bolts. Thing with Chinese parts is you've got to pull them apart and put them together about 4 times before you work out what they haven't done correctly. So we've had to tap our oil feed for the turbo into the oil pressure sensor, which is on the driver's side right down the bottom. So Huggy's taking care of that, and I'm going to finish bolting this big spoolie boy on. We're running out of parts. Woohoo! Just giving the turbine a bit of a pre-oil after all this Chinese. Give it the best chance of living a bit longer than a couple of days. Neat. So as you can see, the water to air in the cooler. Carl's nicely mounted there. He's on his final stroke, ladies and gents. He's already whipped this sucker together. Beautiful. Yeah, looking good. Over here we have the actuator that we've had to trim up due to the fact we had to clock the turbo around right around the other side. So not really rocket science, just cut that, as you can see by that bit there, moved it over to there and just loaded it in there. About to give her a lick of some real wanky silver, so she'll come up the part. Got an add a blowout valve into the system, which Carl's onto right now. So I'll get back into it and keep you updated, guys. The piece of resistance. Doosh.
Nice.
Fuel regulator mounted in, sweetness. Trick for that is use your lighter and heat it a bit. Goes on a lot easier.
We got it though. It's only
KD Fabs come to the party again. He's, we'll get a picture of him through there.
Get out of it, Fab.
No, the Fats has got him down there. The workshop manager's not happy with something.
Yes, he's finished.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you were drilling for sure.
Probably have to go a fraction below it because of the fucking line.
Yep,
You reckon it's going to be high enough?
yep. We'll keep.
We'll find out if oil starts coming out.
Oil starts coming out.
Oil's coming out. Do you want to grab a drip tray, Cal?
Drip tray, okay?
Rightio, just giving you a quick look at where we're getting the oil feed from. Big Carl's just drilled us a hole through there, as you can clearly see. Obviously, weld the spigot on there, chop that to length, and that's basically all we need to do there. That'll be job done. Yeah, I'm pretty damn excited about that. There's the big girl all done. Callum's moving in. What are you doing, bud?
I'm going to drop the rest of the oil out of it and put some new stuff in it, even though this stuff's pretty new, but you know, it deserves it. Especially after drilling holes in the sump.
And welding. Giving her the premium drop. What are we giving her there, mate? Repco.
Yep, premium mineral 2050.
That's the shit right there, Repco, mate. One of the up and coming creek bed racers. Just practicing. Nice second geary. 6 hours later, still pouring oil into the patrol.
I'd free pour it, but you don't want that.
Yeah. So here we go, starting up the big girl with the new kit on her. Doesn't like the idle, that's the obvious. You like your cook? So obviously we got a bit of an issue with the idle. We're getting oil feed to the top. Carl checked that while we're revving it, so plenty of oil out. Now we've got to hook the fuel regulator up to give the big girl some more fuel. And what do you reckon about the idle, Mr. Huggins?
I reckon we just block that hose off up there.
We block the hose off up there. We'll give it another go, guys. Awesome!
Moment of truth. Yeah.
It's just all the oil, man.
Yeah, that's all it is, eh?
A heap of oil fucking went over that turbo when I fucking cracked it, eh?
Went alright the first time.
What's this positive boost? What's this positive pressure?
So all the couplings are still on it. It's there. Boost leak right there. That's what I was feeling. Straight away I was thinking, we got a boost leak.
Carl, you didn't do those hose clamps up tight enough.
So happy to finally have a boost leak. Alrighty, Mr. Huggins mucking around with the accelerator while the idle control, and as you can see, she's idling on her own. Reach inside, watch your fingers, people. Give her a little tickle.
Right. Died that time.
Going to sound a lot better once we get the exhaust pump back into the original system. Well, maybe not better, but it's going to be quieter anyway.
So Huggy just said we should just take it out and cruise the paddock. What are you going to say for yourself, Mr. Huggins?
For a nice Sunday drive.
Yeah, just ease it into it. Oh, yes! Oh, that ain't happy. That sounds like it's missing now, though. All right, we got heaps of smoke. Coolant. That's coolant.
Yeah.
It's pissing.
Oh, okay.
You can't see that.
They don't make water bubbles like they used to.
Blown hose.
No, the water bottle's just disappeared. We did have it tucked down in there. Oh, there it is, down there.
Oh,
Full.
she's fucking hot.
Not that hot.
Yeah, but fucking.
We lost the line somewhere.
Oh, it's full.
Oh no, she's blowing head gasket.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There, it is.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
At least you got one good rip out of it, eh?
Next week on Tip Rat Racing, mate, we're going to show you how to replace a head gasket on a MD42. Well, that's the joys of boosting, guys. One thing I can say to you was, is water in there?
Fun while it lasted.
It's slippery.
Yeah, I kind of thought a boost pipe had blown off again, but then it was a different dug 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 dug.
No,
It was missing bad, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's no rattle, so.
No, she's a missing. No rattle for later.
So what do you reckon about the head gasket fix will do the job for you?
Right.
What do you think? I've got to go see Mr. Midland Cylinder again. Alright guys, we've come to the end of another episode of the Mighty Tip Rat Racing. Please like and subscribe. I'll get that out there right now. We're up to 102. We want to keep steaming ahead. A big shout out to
Greg from MechSpark, obviously letting us use his workshop and his expertise at helping us get all this stuff done.
really does make a big difference for us guys because we're shooting in the blind.
KD Fab, massive help on this stuff. He's a guru at plumbing up turbos apparently.
During the video I did show the picture of their details on the side of the car, so if you've got any work for these guys, be sure to ring them on the east side of the Perth Hills. Failing that, thanks for watching guys. Obviously next episode we're going to be changing the head gasket in this. Actually might even measure how much boost is going through it so we don't have the same thing happen again, and get some more footage for you guys. So until then, thanks for watching, catch you later.